Lose all gold, remove 2 is actually pretty alright as far as starting bonuses go. Although not if we're fighting Slime Boss, we're not. Additionally, the Act 1 paths seem relatively gentle. Most of the good paths look like they do 2 elites and a lot of rest sites. Something like this, perhaps. Could go to an early shop, or we could go to no shop, which would make 99 gold remove 2 even better, perhaps. Remove Bash. Now, there's a line. I wonder how Ironclad remove 2 strikes goes. Terroresh, thanks for the gifted sub. Yeah. I think Ironclad prefers 1-1. Honestly, rather than 2 strikes removed. Although there are lots of attacks Clad can add, there's also a couple good blocks, and you wouldn't mind adding something like a True Grit or a Shrug if you kept strikes. So I think I would choose to remove 1-1. Well, there's also this path. Fire, Elite, Fire, Chest, Fire, question mark. Ends the same way, but we have the option to go to a shoption, if you will. Just in case we get money here or something, we could go to this shop, potentially. Let's mark that in yellow. I prefer having that option. Let's look at this path. Oh, and then there's also option to go red here. Take on an extra elite for 1 less rest site. Even better optionality. I value being able to do this very highly in Spire. Although, again, if lose all gold, very unlikely we go here, of course. Do remove 2. I'm going to go 1-1. Into Prismatic Shard, into Pressure Points. Interesting. Alright, we do only get 3 attacks turn 1. Imagine if one of these head strikes had been a 4th defend. You can see why double strike remove might not be a good thing. I guess we just skip the defend here. We have no choice. That wasn't too bad. We do get a decent potion. And we are allowed to take the Shrug, given that we removed a defend. Heavy Blade is also fine. I don't dislike Heavy Blade. It's worked out very consistently when I take it early. Elite Nanas, thanks for 47 months. Cheers to you. I'm going to grab that Shrug, though. See if I regret that choice. And we do get offered enough money to maybe consider a shop option. Although it's a pretty bad Curse for Money deal. I'm going to say no. Yeah, Baalorlord really is incredible under the hood, DS Twitch. Big props to Phaley for coding Baalorlord. And all of its incredible knowledge and interactions. And then we kill next turn. Back up to 70 health. Feels pretty good. 2 potions. And yeah, our choice of attacks here. Have I ever straight up lost a run from greed waiting for Ritual Dagger or Feed? I think I have. I feel like I've tried to feed and then, like, totally bricked a draw against Giant Head and taken 50 damage and died. I think that has happened. Ooh, Shrug. Good work, Shrug. Probably ought to take 2 more here. Get the bash down. I think so. Fighting Guardian? Okay, I will begrudgingly take Clash. I say never Wild Strike, but sometimes Clash. Clash can only be played if we have only attack cards in our hand, but does a ton of damage for 0 energy. Don't feel like we're strong enough to go Red Path. You want a Fear Pot? It is a pretty good potion. What do you got for me, Ranwood? That's not bad. Healing at every rest site. We're going to 4 of those this act, so that's a good start. How much damage would Wild Strike need to do to be pickable? Not a whole lot more, actually. Although my complaints about it don't have anything to do with the damage. Currently 12, up goes to 17, maybe 15 goes to 20, like Hemokinesis. I would still rather pick Hemokinesis. That's pretty telling. Feels like we need a bash upgrade for Gremlin Knob. We're not that good at sentries either. All right, I'll upgrade Cleave. This is not going to go well. I'm reasonably happy about the egg, because we get to get rid of Ascender's Bane. This is the fight we pick Clash for. This one. Wake up. Against the Lagavulin, the Clash is very often 0 cost, deal 21, which is help that we need to win this fight. Here I gotta play Bash, I think. $13.66 won't kill. But what about 18-13? No, we're 1 off. Dang it, Clash. Still, though, you can see without the Clash in the deck, this fight against Lagavulin is horrible. Horrible for us. But with the Clash, it's really not that bad. We get out of the fight. We're only missing 19 hit points. We get 7 more immediately. We get a second Swift Potion. And a freaking Fiend Fire, which is really good synergy with Clash. Excellent. But what about second Clash? We've had first Clash. But what about second Clash? What about the boot, though? Whoops, clicked on the Sapphire key, my bad. Dang. I don't think I want to upgrade Bash. Let's upgrade Shrug. I don't mind upgrading 1 or 2 block cards early. Usually you don't see me do it, but if I've got extra upgrades, it can really be worth it. Ooh. Offering Body Slam, huh? Show me the offering. I don't want Shame, though. Shockwave, also acceptable. Oh, come on. One of these is offering, one of these is Shockwave. I'm going to go with the corner here. Hey, there you go. Corners is the strat. Dark, calling it with the bottom right. We get a free offering from the event. Really good with Fiendfire. I can even upgrade that offering. Spicy. Yeah. Costing health might be annoying, but it easily pays for itself. In terms of letting us kill enemies faster. Easy peasy. Dark and breezy. Do I want that uppercut? Maybe, right? Maybe. It's a little early for Dark Embrace. I'm somewhat worried about the Guardian fight. Maybe I don't need to be. going to be sentries, right? Yeah. Never too early. And yeah, we have lots of health to spare, too. Although no amount of health will save me if I delete my entire deck against Guardian. Now, perish. Every card in the deck is now in my hand, so I can go cleave, shrug it off, cleave. And then we can do the exact same thing next turn. It's pretty absurd. We score a boat thingy, no good against the boss, but great next act. And wow. Block cards galore. Flame Barrier or Power Through, or Armaments, but probably Flame Barrier for Guardian, actually. We could make that a Flame Barrier Plus, which is kind of badass. With the Fiendfire, I do like Power Through. I'm going to go Flame Barrier here. And I think I'll take an event. We should be able to beat Guardian if I just upgrade the Flame Barrier. It's a fight. It's a bunch of gremlins. It's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. Or Clash. 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 Easy game. Body Slam is here. Sentinel is here. Sentinel is kind of cute. I'm gonna add this. Works with the Fiendfire Dark Embrace, and we're gonna pick True Grit or Burning Pact, like, instantly. I'm gonna keep the double Swift Pot for the Guardian fight. And we're gonna upgrade Flame Barrier. So that we can hit the Guardian back on their multi-hit turns pretty effectively. Okay. Leave Fiendfire. Leaves us with a good selection of blocks and attacks. I really like that. Lots of damage now, too. We have a chance to draw Flame Barrier every turn as well. Toasty. Double toasty. And this might be a good lesson for those who are a bit less familiar with Ironclad deck building in the power of Exhaust here. By deleting half the cards in my deck, I achieve consistency with the pieces that remain. We're very consistently drawing Shrug Plus and Flame Barrier Plus. So we're never taking a hit here in this Guardian fight. Pretty good. Very clean fight. GG. Second Offering is here. Corruption is here. Demon Form is here. With the Dark Embrace, very hard to turn down a Corruption. Very hard to turn down a Corruption. I'm going to take a Corruption. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. All skills are free. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. Therefore, also draw another card. Our only energy option is Ectoplasm, but with the Corruption, that's not such a big deal. I'm pretty happy with an Astrolabe. Transform and upgrade 3 of our cards. I would transform 3 strikes here, getting rid of most of the remaining starting deck. And regardless of whether we get skills, attacks, or powers here, we're probably pretty happy. If you have Corruption Dark Embrace, do you aim for a really large deck? Yes, Octavian. The way I like to conceptualize it at this point is that skill cards are fuel. The deck will burn cards to produce output, so we need lots of fuel to last through long fights. Having just a few skills here will absolutely fall apart in Act 4, but if we can build out to maybe 40 cards, lots of them are skills, then we can keep blocking throughout long combats. 3 Thunderclap plus. I wouldn't even hate that. No, we get another Dark Embrace, another Flame Barrier, and a Headbutt. That seems pretty good. Might be the only Dark Embrace, they said. That's a pretty good roll. Yeah, definitely a decent outcome there. How many upgrades do we want? There's definitely an upper limit to useful upgrades at this point. Although I could almost see me upgrading Sentinel. Offering is good. Corruption is good. Dark Embrace is good. I'd upgrade the whole freaking deck, actually. Just give it all to me. Or I could go for 3 elites. But I like 2 elites with a lot of upgrades. First up, Bird Nerds. And boy, do I have a surprise for them. Called Double Flame Barrier. Get him. Well, I feel like a fool for taking the Dark Embrace in Act 1, I guess. Hello? Burning Pact seems pretty good here. 3 Dark Embraces is definitely excessive. Like, maybe if I really wanted an upgraded one, I could remove the unupgraded one, but it might be the only 3 we see. Acheron, thanks for 28 months of support. Almost to 3 metric years. Disarm is very good. Definitely taking Disarm here to remove strength from enemies, very notably the hearts. We could take Souvenir to start with an artifact. We do have just enough money for that. Or we could remove another strike here. I do kind of like that starting artifact. That'll prevent Hex from Chosen, Confusion from Snecko, as well as a myriad of other debuffs through the run. It might be the only unupgraded Dark Embrace we'll see. That's true, actually. You're heckin' welcome, Root Reducer. Thanks for tuning in when you can. Certainly never an obligation for anyone. We get another remove, or we could upgrade 3 defends. I say we remove strike. Strikes get out. This is pretty cool. We have no strikes and 3 defends in the middle of Act 2. Definitely ahead of the curve a little bit. The answer was elegance, of course. I still want events here. I could take another combat. Combats seem okay. I want more skills. Please help me find... I could actually take 2 more combats. Yeah, I think I just want to look at more card rewards here. Look, Czar, thanks for the Prime sub and the 4 months. Long time no see. Well, it's good to see ya. We are short enough on attacks that I actually feel like a second cleave is a good idea if it comes with a free upgrade. Another thing that we could do is take a drop kick here, because we could, with a second drop kick, create an infinite combo for damage. I think Bronze Automaton, huh? I'm going to take a cleave. Drop kick does not work on Bronze Automaton. Not even a little bit. Oh. Well, now that you mention it... You're not even dead. Foolish. Blood for Blood Plus costs less each time we take damage during combat. Eventually, potentially becoming a zero-cost attack that we can play repeatedly. I think that's a good damage addition here. Since we're boiling the deck down to essentially nothing a lot of the time, this would be a really good final card. Most of the time we don't take damage, although we can control that. So we can just, on purpose, take damage a couple times at key moments. And we can make it happen. So, for example, here, instead of playing this Defend, I'm just going to play Cleave, take a little bit of damage, so the Blood for Blood gets cheaper. Because we might need to use that again in this fight. Not bad. Our next 2 chests contain 2 relics each. Great timing, right before a chest. Barricade. Block is not removed at the start of the turn. That's kind of cool with Corruption, Dark Embrace. A little difficult to get in play. Also, we don't actually have that much block yet, so maybe just another Shrug, actually. Let's take another Shrug. I don't trust that Barricade yet. We don't actually... Yeah, we don't have enough block to actually accumulate anything. Ooh, T-set Smoothstone. Smoothstone making all of our blocks a little bit blockier. Very good. Too much healing. So many good upgrades here. Well, I already have so many good upgrades. My remaining upgrades are not that good. Let's get the other Dark Embrace to be cheaper, I guess. All upgraded powers, please. Deep discounts. 5 energy this turn. Not that it really helps me. Guess I can play Corruption after the fact. You're currently going to deal 1 to me, which is good blood for blood setup. So deal 1 to me. Don't play the defend. Flash, my beloved. We deal 14, 11, 11. That won't kill. I think that means it's attack potion time. Blood for blood. Child. Not bad. I probably don't need to play Offering now. Get Nunchaku, giving us energy for playing 10 attacks. You get a power through or another disarm. Second disarm is pretty good, especially with Corruption. Still don't have a very good way other than the Fiend Fire to deal with the wounds from the power through. Take the disarm. And then upgrade... Genuinely Sentinel? Alright. 1 more energy. This is not a good hand. But I'm okay with that. Not an excessive threat here. Witch Arm, Disarm. Wait, no, Dead Arm. Not even sure I know anymore. Meh. Also meh. I get enough healing as it is, right? This is fine. What if I want to be confused? Can you hook me up, Snecko? It's not. Toasty. Clash, my beloved? No thanks. Alright, we're on to the Bronze Automaton with this deck. Seems fine. We just have to make sure the blood for blood costs 0. I think that's all we need. Pretty sure. Actually, I kind of wish I had taken that Pummel Strike upon review. Maybe I don't use Corruption. I think that might be the play here. Don't use the Corruption. upgrade the Burning Pact. Sad turn 1, that's all right. Take damage 1 time. Hey, I need that. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Glad we have 2 cleaves. This fight is partially why I took 2 cleaves. I think I've just got a Flame Fire now. We lose Flame Barrier and... Yeah, we got a Fiend Fire now. That is more like it. Going here. Should play the bash. Alternately, I can keep burning cards here. Pretty sure we need to get that bash down. Do it now. Clash, my friend. Sorry, but not sorry. I'm gonna draw one more. That's right. Lose cleave, lose cleave. Okay, time is of the essence here. Nunchaku's here. I think we have it. GG. Whew. That's pretty tough, actually. Definitely shows how a fight can go either with not enough fuel for a card like Corruption or not a real way to scale. Our only real method there was getting the blood for blood to 0 cost and then drawing it over and over again, which did work out pretty well. If we want that to work a little bit better, we can take Brutality or a second offering. Whereas if we want to scale max health, we can take Feed here. I think I want a second offering to make the blood for blood work a bit better. Snecko Eye, Mark of Pain, Busted Crown. Don't really want a Busted Crown. I want more skills. Is it Mark of Pain? Might be Mark of Pain. We have enough card draw that the wounds aren't that bad. I don't like Snecko Eye on 3 energy, even with the corruption. You have so many upgrades that would be lost by taking the Snecko Eye. Did I exhaust corruption so I could use Burning Pact repeatedly? Yes. Yes. We had to be able to play that blood for blood over and over and over again. We might have been able to do that just by spamming our skills with corruption in play. Maybe that wasn't the only way through the fight. But I wasn't sure that we would have made it if I used the corruption there. Perhaps in retrospect we should have. I'll take Mark of Pain here. That adds 2 wounds to the draw pile at sort of each combat, which is a little bit unfortunate. Not too bad overall. Okay, looks straightforward enough to me. One is sufficient. Okay. I somewhat regretted not having Pummel Strike before. I want it now, so that I can keep redrawing the blood for cheap. Having an upgrade is pretty helpful, too. Fight a boss, upgrade all cards, or gain 999 gold plus 2 normality curses. With only 1 shop coming up, that's going to be a boss fight for me. We have so many upgrades already. Has my opinion on Mark of Pain changed? Not much. I'm recognizing some situations where I can get away with it. For example, here having 2 Dark Embrace and 2 Offering, I'm not that afraid. But I think it could still hurt us quite a lot. Just how it goes. Uh-oh. Taking damage to Guardian. Embarrassing. Should wait. Not embarrassing. Not embarrassing at all. Though I needed to take damage there, didn't I? No way to get rid of the wound? That's kind of a shame. Tell me I can finish this nerd. Yeah, we got it. Okay. All that for a gambling chip. Start of each combat, we can discard any number of cards. And more fuel for the deck. Another upgraded Flame Barrier. That I like quite a lot. That's going to put us in a better spot overall here. Cool. Flame Barrier plus, get in here. Get back on top of the deck, too. Terrifying. $36.46. So I can perfectly full block with double defend here. I'm not going to play the second offering just yet. Oops. Works well enough for me. Would we take a barricade now? It would still be a little weak, honestly. Still don't think it would be that good. Double orb walkers, yeah. Fight these nerds for another rare relic. Let's do it. Happy to use one or more potions here, although we got double Dark Embrace Corruption turn 1. Seems like we're in good shape. We can Fiend Fire the other one. Good fight. All that for a shovel. We can now dig for relics at rest sites. And there's the True Grit that we know we want. Another card that exhausts a card. I mean... probably going to do that. Dig, that is. Once or twice here. Get +1 strength to the Vajra. How's it going, Snakebird? Clash got us through Lagavulin. That's all it really needed to do. And it did that quite well. Keep all those for later. Good. I want Fiendfire to finish the job here, though, don't I? Well, it's fine. Take the damage on purpose. Alright, now we should have enough to kill on this turn. Might not seem like that at the start of the turn, but I assure you that we do. Dead. And there's a Feel No Pain. Now I would take Barricade. Shockwave's also okay, but this deck super wants Feel No Pain for block. Super duper wants it. Possibly to the point where I'm going to upgrade Feel No Pain. I'm going to do that. Two more relics in this chest. Bag of Marbles plus Stone Calendar is kind of cool. I like Stone Calendar for the heart fight. Caw. Rest in peace, Fiendfire, once again. That's fine. Totally fine. Got a Swift Pot. We're safe. Even in the event of an awkward AF draw like this one, we're safe. What about this one? Makes blood for blood free, of course. Ow, ow, ow. Easy peasy. Hey, don't hurt it. It's a majestic creature. Stone Calendar, get in here. Get even more energy. Get a True Grit Plus to go with the True Grit Minus. How do I decide the worth of upgrading versus digging at rest sites? It's usually upgrade. Pro tip. Unless you have Fusion Hammer. When you upgrade, you get to choose the best card to upgrade in your deck and make it upgraded, which is always a strong positive, pretty much. So you have to weigh that against a random relic, which might not be anything at all. And often that doesn't work out all that well. So what about Sundial? Some really good things in this shop. Impervious, of course, is amazing. What about Sundial? Yeah, there's also a second Pummel Strike here, right? That's kind of good. Let's do that. Means I can't afford the Impervious, but we can't afford Pummel Strike, card remove. Means I can remove Bash. Or one of the Cleaves. No, we can remove Clash, of course. Let's lose Clash. Perfect hand. Seems good. We don't actually need to upgrade the other Pummel Strike, although it will be a convenience thing. Hey. No one said you were allowed to be here. Imagine needing to get to turn 2. Yoink. Easy barricade. Cool. It actually happens. Keep that a little bit. Not more wounds. There we go. Beautiful. Blue Candle can let us play curse cards, even. One more disarm for the road. And one recall, because we have to. Oops. That's a pretty okay turn 1. Good enough. Don't play True Good here. Okay. No strength for you. Right. Can't ever actually play this True Grit, huh? Guess I need to offering at least one time then. There we go. Be free, my bird friend. You must tell the others. Argot's Blarg, thanks for 3 months of smacking down bird nerds. Here's to many more. Go Pummel Strike, True Grit. Looks like we want to upgrade that True Grit, though. Based on what we're doing here. Yes, if both Pummel Strikes were upgraded, this would be energy positive, the loop that we're forming. Though the advantage of such might be a little bit nebulous. We are not fighting the Time Eater, which means we don't care. About the fact that we can't infinite in the Time Eater fight. Oh. Oh, good. Cancel the owl. Yeah. Eight gang, rise up. This appears to be energy positive, actually. Oh, because Nunchaku, that's right. Nunchaku makes it energy positive. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of the man who is too lazy to set up his own relics? You ready your... You don't ready anything. You're completely unprepared. You deal 2401. Have I been here before? Is this going to beat the Heart with Beat of Death? I think so. I think we have enough total block that it should do just fine. If we had Rage, that would make things a little easier. We have Body Slam. Body Slam can also make things a bit easier here. I'll take a Body Slam. Welcome, Body Slam. None of that, please. That's more like it. Kill these two immediately. Nice. Does turn 2 exist? We don't have to let it exist, but I'm going to because I think turn 2 not existing requires me to play Offering here. Or use a potion. Neither of which I'm willing to do. This way we get Flower and Stone Calendar set up, right? And Nunchaku. Perfect. Not setting up the relics worked amazingly, oddly enough. That's kind of cute. Bottled Lightning. Bottle the Offering Plus, of course. Thanks. Onward. I'll take that later. Neat. Very good turn 1. Debating what I use the Forge Potion on. Getting 1 energy discounted off Barricade is okay here. Oh, also upgrading this Pummel Strike. Yeah, this is our Forge Pot, probably. Let's headbutt Body Slam so that I can also upgrade Body Slam. So Forge Pot this. Play Barricade. Play 1 Defend. Play Corruption. Play Disarm. I want to play these until Feel No Pain is down. Is that true? We have no more energy. Okay, don't play any more cards. I am going to play Flame Barriers here, because they do a ton of damage. Pretty good. Here's Feel No Pain. And if we draw more cards... Currently we're on track to lose this energy, so we might as well get it now. Not that we can actually use it. Guess we stop here. Okay, now we want to get the rest of the block, probably. We want to get bashed down. Stinking wounds, man. Very good fight. Just Fiendfire. GG. Mr. Hard. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.